Special thanks to Dr. Jerome Melvin, School Board Superintendent, School Board President, Mr. Pat Carbone, and the school board members, our Executive Principal, Mr. Stuart Amell, Senior Class Advisors, Mr. Donald Reisinger and Mr. John Unger, Cicero-North Syracuse High School faculty, parents, family, friends, and most of all, the best and last class of the century, the class of 1999. But this is it. We did it. And at this point, especially right now, it really does not seem real. It's an incredible view from up here. It's so cool to see 700 people wearing the same two colors. Although we are all dressed alike, we have very different perspectives on life, different goals, and different plans on how we will achieve them. But I have this very strange feeling that tonight, right now, at this very moment, the class of 1999 as one is sharing some very same thoughts. Like, I wonder how long her speech is going to be. Or, I cannot believe I'm actually graduating. Or how about, God, I really hope I don't trip on my clocks across the stage. I know I'm going to trip. Or, why won't they let me throw my beach ball? I bought that beach ball. Or, this is probably the most popular. Give me my diploma and get me out of here. As I sat down to write my speech, which was last night, I reflected upon all the great stuff that I've learned and experienced throughout high school. Those intense square dancing gym classes really broke a sweat. The chain link fence that kept us all from going over the edge. The handy planners that kept us so organized our senior year. And nearly dying in Mrs. Peter's physics class. Most of all, though, I remember our great friendships. I wanted so much to be able to capture our memories, our individual spirits, and our collective dreams for our future, and put them in a time capsule that would crystallize this moment forever. This poem by Nancy Symes says it best. Reach for your star. Do not take anything as being forever, because forever is only as long as today. Know that the people who are the richest are not those who have the most, but those who need the least. That we are at our strongest when life is at its worst, and at our weakest when life no longer offers a challenge. That it is wiser not to expect, but to hope, for in expecting you ask for disappointment, whereas in hoping you invite surprise. That unhappiness doesn't come from not having something you want, or from the lack of something inside you that you need. That there are things to hold and things to let go, and letting go does not mean that you lose, but that you acquire that which has been waiting around the corner. Most of all, remember to use your dreams as a way of knowing yourself better and as an inspiration to reach for your star. Congratulations, class of 1999. Our stars are waiting, so let's get on our way.
We graduate. We have finally accomplished what we started 14 years ago. But this is not the end. It's only the beginning. After you walk out those doors, a world of opportunity awaits us. Whatever we end up with, always forget the pains of the past and strive ahead for your dreams. But I would like to leave you with these two thoughts. It is our turn. There are two worlds. You have one choice. It is our turn. Our grandparents have gone before, and our parents after them. Now it's our turn. In 6th grade, for the Optimist Club speech contest, the topic of discussion was, we can make a difference. Today, we can make a difference. We are given the ball, and what will decide the road this country takes. We are independent, no longer just sitting idly by. We cannot sit and just point fingers at others. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold killed 12 students and a teacher because they said they were picked on. They eventually killed themselves. Again, we cannot sit and point fingers because we are given the ball. It is our responsibility how we live. Each man will be rewarded according to what he has done, and each man will stand accountable for how he has lived. Again, there is no pointing fingers. We have to take responsibility of being a difference in this world. We have been given the title Generation X, the generation with no hope or future. But we do have a future, And I encourage you all that you can be somebody. You already are somebody who can make a difference. And I encourage you all to make a difference. There are two worlds in this life. We have one choice. One world is full of violence, hate, murder, rape, robbery, bitterness, unforgiveness. People hurt others to get what they want. If they don't get it, they destroy. Selfishness, abuse, school shooting, rage, destruction. This is the first world. This is the type of world we live in. On the news, we constantly hear of homicides, violence, and abuse. We hear of rape, school shootings, and destruction. I find this most disturbing, but the reality is that this is the world we live in. But there is a second world, one full of mercy, love, healing, purity, honesty, openness, and forgiveness. A world full of compassion and grace. A world in which people willingly give of themselves to help others. Selflessness. This is not idealistic, nor am I talking about a utopian society. It was a teacher by the name of Dave Saunders who lived in this world. He gave up his life so that hundreds of students could live. Rachel Scott lived in this world. She willingly died because she could not deny her faith in God. Elizabeth Dole, the Bush family, and Mother Teresa all live in this world. You see, in this world, one must stand out. If we truly want to end the violence, we have to stand out and just not say the opposite, but live the opposite. If I was confronted like Rachel Scott's, asked to stand because I was a Christian, I would. There is no middle ground. Either you can join the world of hate, or you can be in the world of love. There is no gray area. You can listen to these words of mine and do three things. You can ignore them completely, take them and add to the world of violence, or take them and add to the world of mercy. Will you take your turn and make a difference? Will you live in the world of violence, or will you live in the world of forgiveness? There are two worlds. You have one choice. You decide. God bless you, seeing us.
Thank you, Ryan. The cam's kind of getting a little sweaty. All you have to wear it. Parents, family, friends, teachers, and administration. And it's a great honor for me to speak at this graduation concert. And to you, the members of the class of 1999, I congratulate you on your success. Each of you has had at least 12 years of school. Friends have come and gone. People have been supportive to each and every one of us in one way or another. Cicero-North Syracuse High School has offered us many opportunities, whether it be in academics, extracurricular activities, or sports. There are many great teachers here that have a passion for teaching, and they do a great job. From today on, though, it is the beginning of adulthood for all of you, where each one of you will pursue your own interests. It won't be easy. Today is not just the last day of the first journey of our lives, but it's also the first day of our futures. As we finish maturing within the next few years, either at college, in the service, or whatever else, we'll learn not to take everything for granted. Remember, take the good times with bad, overcome your weaknesses so you don't regret them for the rest of your life, and learn from every experience. There is a painting entitled, "Where Do We Come From?" Who are we? Where are we going? I ask each and every one of you to find your own answer. Most of all, take chances while searching for these answers. Get to know everyone, remember to respect them, and don't fret about rejection. Each and every one of us has different interests, but there are people out there that have similar ideals as you. Look at the good instead of the bad. Use the amount of greatness in one's life exceeds the amount of despair. Look at the good, look for meaning in the smallest things. The little things of this world enlighten you on the greatness of the universe. Have you ever wondered how small we are compared to the universe? Keep your eyes open. There are a ton of things to discover in this amazing world. For me, I have a passion for physics. I look at things in a scientific way and find the interaction of everything amazing. There's so much more to discover. Contribute your ideas wherever you go, and remember to be true to yourself. I recently had an experience that conveys my new philosophy or stand on life. I wrote this to the University of Rochester. Usually I'm a person who rarely takes chances. Recently I asked myself, do I want to let life pass me by, or shall I open up more and take chances? I took a step closer to this one last summer. It was a hot summer morning with a temperature in the 90s, just like yesterday. And I was a little apprehensive if I should go through it or not. Just then I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll tag along with these small group of people and see how they handle it. But two of them bring me and his brother, my brother, and one of them and his friend. I thought I could always back out at the last moment. We drove to the location of this ordeal. I thought I was the only person at this place. I went up to the counter and ended up signing my life away, stating that I took full responsibility. Good thing I don't have to sign my life away for walking, because I had to see the trip a lot. And I thought, great when I had to do this. So they asked, what height do you want? I said 400. First guy on the counter said 8. I said, sure. I waited for about 5 minutes before the next part of my journey began. The boat pulled up, and I entered to see a sign that said, remain seated at all times. Next to one that said, if you don't want to see grown men cry, please tip at the end. I was in the hot seat. I would be the first one to partake in this adventure. The boat pulled out of the bay, maxing out at a speed of 15 miles per hour. As the speedboat entered the ocean, I was thrown against the side of the boat. The waves reached about 4 feet. I did not want to go through with this. As the anticipated moment came near, the captain asked, do you want to try 1,600 feet? I answered hesitantly, no. For I wanted to get put some thought into it. Maybe you would think that I was a chicken because I thought about it. He probably did, because who knows how many times he had done it. Instead, someone else volunteered to go first. This person only won 800, but took the challenge. While this person was going through what I would be doing less than 10 minutes, the captain informed us after my brother asked why we wanted someone to go 1,600 feet. The captain answered by saying, the rope broke yesterday and we need someone to test it out. Everyone else in the boat was thinking, oh great at that moment. The person that was supposed to be me just ended his trip. Now it's my turn. The assistant strapped me into his harness, and a moment later, the boat and I separated. The rope's length increased as I was pulled into the air. I felt amazed at what things humans could do. I was parasailing. For the next 15 minutes, I was free from the ground, or at that point, the water below me. It never really struck me until afterwards what this meaning had in life. I was alone up there. It made this statement that I alone am in charge of my life, and other people are there only if I go to them. If I don't take chances, the only chance I will take is the chance of wasting my life. And for you, if you don't take chances, the only chance you will take is the chance of wasting your life. I hope this statement means something to you. But remember, taking a chance often includes risks. Make sure these risks don't hurt anybody else. And go for your dreams. In middle school, I used to listen to MC Hammer. I thought he was the greatest thing ever. At least his lyrics sent out a strong message. One of his songs, Too Legit to Quit. You know that one? There are a few lines that stand out. They go as follows. I don't want to rap it, but I could. I don't quit, no. I just push harder than I ever did before. Going for the dreams that I have in store in my mind. And I know that I'm making it. I gotta get mine and nobody's taking it away. I tell you this, so you keep going after your dreams. Nobody's going to stop you except yourself. As we enter the new millennium, be prepared for the influx of technology. The population will keep growing, and we need trust among everyone. Do something where you'll have a great influence on society, or do something where you can contribute to the understanding of the universe. and act weird at times. Loosen up, don't be stupid. Kick a can down the street. Ask someone what time it is while looking at your own watch. Start talking to yourself in the middle of an airport. Wear sunglasses at night. Now we'll drive it. Swing at 2 o'clock in the morning. Do it. Talk in a sophisticated way to others so they think you are wise. Sing off key to annoy your friends. Bob up and down while writing a video. Send annoying chords to everyone you know. And by all means, wear sunscreen. It takes hard work to succeed in life, but if you're willing to work hard, the sky is the limit for what you can do. There are many people that have contributed to my success. Most of the bank came from my family. I think my brother Cosmo will support even though he hasn't bought me. But that's too much for him, so. He has taught me to have fun in life, but I can still run faster than him. Also, I would like to thank my Uncle Paul for being there when I want to talk about science, especially physics. He shares a strong love for science as I do. I would also like to thank Richard Nastasi for teaching me physics and being my running coach. Is that right? He deserves to see that track named after him. I would like to thank my grandma, Slovakia, for believing in me, and who tells all those great stories that grandparents have. Her wisdom is something to look up to. Thanks for everything, Grandma. Most of all, I would like to thank my mom and dad for believing in me. My parents have been very supportive of me and my activities, whether it be science, whether it be at track, cross country. I wouldn't be where I am. Thanks, Mom and Dad. In closing, Robert Browning, a 19th century English poet, once wrote, "Why stay we on earth unless to grow?" I ask each and every one of you to learn to grow emotionally with age. Also work hard to fulfill your dreams as we enter the new millennium. Take everyone for who they are and respect each and every one of their dreams. Teach your children to be good citizens. Pay close attention to them and teach them morals. And remember, live each day as if it was your last. Most of all, believe in yourself. Good luck. I hope you all become famous.
Brian Green with honors. Amy Lynn Ellinger with honors. John Harold Keating. Jeffrey James McBain. Michael Joseph Moran. Jennifer Rose Penfield with honors. Kimberly Jo Roopsamen. Aaron Michael Schultz. Thomas Michael Juzda. Andrew McLean Smith. Robin Renee Taft. Eric Ulrich Zog. Brian Christopher Cooper with honors. Adam Richard Lovecchio with honors. Randall Rose Brewer with honors. Ashley Elizabeth Blake. Amanda K. Howard with honors. Jessica Lee Judge. Sarah Beth Redmond. Laurel Christine Baker.
Get down.
Jose Luis Cisneros. Matthew Andrew Brain with honors. Katie Lawrence Saratani with honors. Catherine Jane Christiansi with honors. Amy Jean Clark. Marie Gino. Brett Thomas Ketchum. Jessica Louise Newcomb. Bridget Kristen Porter. Cheryl Louise Stappenbeck with honor. Ryan Cedric Thompson. Gary Christopher Andrews. Michael Joseph Baroni. Jessica Lee Atkins. Teresa Ann Dankovich with honors. Sarah Marie Davies. Nikki Cassandra DeVar with honors. Jeremy Edward DeGroot. Corinne Marie Desimone. Todd Michael Greer. John D. Guppy. Angela Lee Albritter. Bobby Lee Hatmaker. Jason Jeffrey Hayes. Abby Charles Henderson. John Lewis Herbert III. Melissa Ann Masano. Alicia Lee Millard with honors. Marissa Ann Morabito. Katie Danielle Mulrooney. Michelle Renee Murphy. Jessica Marie Nunez. Lisa Marie O'Connor. Maureen Elizabeth O'Connor. Donald Richard Oberon. John David Palmer. Chad Brown. Jennifer Lynn Purcell. Andrew Alvin Raymond. Aaron Catherine Wren. Andrew Robert Hurd.
This is the start of house 2. Yeah.
Michael Mariano Bersani. Jason Bird. Brandy Lynn Brownell. Brandon Joseph Brucher. James Robert Elliott. Matthew James Cole with honors. Elizabeth Ann Collins. Kenneth Gerald Babson. Michael Lawrence Macicio. Alexander David DeMar. Benjamin Wheaton County with honors. Patricia Jean Trump. Joanne Abby Kubra. Eric Daniel Gannon. Andrew Michael Deese. Aaron Matthew. Kelly Marie Colgado. Ryan Michael Horton. Amanda Jane Hughes with honors. Anthony Paul Hinkes David Lukowski. Andrew Keith Lynch. Clint Joseph Maloney. Andrea Joyce. David James Mulligan. Catherine Noel Mobalil.
Thomas Samuel Punzo. Aaron Joseph Post. Running back. Kevin Thomas Stevens. Sarah Ann Susese. Amanda Ida Austin. Gary Wu. Nicole Marie Barker. Catherine Feek. Lindsay Suzanne Flanagan. Rita Lenore. Matthew Brock Foley. Jessica Chase Fresa. Erin Marie Hogler. Amanda Jason Robert McKenzie. Stefanos Malice. Bridget Mary Maloney. Jeffrey Rosborough Roberts. Kimberly Ann Sparks. Janet L. Stewart. Sarah Ann Snonger. George Larry Swingo. Patrick Douglas Bull. In the area of business, Ryan Thompson. In English, Cheryl Stappenbach. Family and Consumer Science, Amy Clark. In Foreign Language, French, Katie Sarantani. In German, Laurel Baker. Spanish, Jessica Newcomb. In Health, Alan French. Mathematics, Adam Lavecchio. In music, Christopher Green. In physical education, Bridget Porter. And Brett Ketchup. In the area of science, Adam Lavecchio. Social Studies, Catherine Christiansi. In Special Education, Joe Cisneros. And in Technology, Matthew Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1999's outstanding.
At this point in time, we are now ready to switch the tassels from the right side of our caps to the left. Although this custom has been lost to tradition, it is thought to date back to the 1600s when caps and gowns were worn to class every day. Would everyone now please move your tassel from the right side to the left side?
And now the switching of rings.
And by doing so, to leave a part of themselves behind in memory. Mr. Ramel, it is a great pleasure and hard work for fundraising that the senior class of 1999 at Cicero-North Syracuse High School presents to you money for the purchase of a victory bell to be placed in the new stadium and rung every time the North Star team scores. Engraved on a bell will be displayed. Shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll make above the stars. The senior class of 1999 is the